Hello everybody, it is Dr. Spheres back with your 3-week late daily dosage of Forza Horizon 3 content. I'm sorry I've been so inactive. I had to fix some things with my life and whatever, and I had to take some time off YouTube for that. I'm sorry. So we are back here in the EB110 and S1 class. This is a very strong car with over 1400 brake horsepower, which is absolutely ridiculous. That is an S2 class number, and we are already in first place off the first corner of the whole race. As you can see, though, his top speed is very lacking, and since this is an old race, my driving skills sucked, and we got freaking passed on the inside there. My mind is kind of blank, so I might pause occasionally to think and stuff. I'm sorry about that. I'm not the most confident speaker, but I'm trying. I'm getting there, you know? So he goes a little wide, so we take this opportunity for a cutback and try to pass him, but he kind of hogs the line there a little bit. Not in a bad way, obviously, but yeah. Then he enters a Shadow Realm, and we just pass him easily somehow. Yeah, that was my friend anyways. He's a really cool dude, and I've been racing with him for about 2.5 years, actually. We just lightly caress a wall there, maybe trading a few paint shards or something, as we scream down the straight at 185 miles an hour, which is extremely slow for this class. Yeah, this car is so good because if you keep a stock transmission in it, you can fit over 1400 horsepower in it with ridiculously good handling. Yeah. I mean, my tune's on my storefront, but there's a glitched tune posted by the 1% Club that does over 250 miles an hour with better braking and better handling. And that thing rules over the S1 leaderboards, and it's basically rigged the whole rivals times. It's ridiculous. I don't like it, though. Yeah. Nowadays, whenever I see this car, I just cringe, and I just say, like, oh, the whole lobby's gone or whatever, because it's just that good. Okay, so we slightly hit that checkpoint there. I thought we actually were about to miss that, and back there did hit a wall, and yeah. This thing pulls out of corners really well, but my throttle control is horrible, so I wasn't really able to get good lap times and stuff. I'm sure with a better tune, like what I just mentioned, I'd be able to get better ones. We drift tap a wall there, sort of, and we deja vu into a 360 entry, and my friend has to basically wall ride to get around me there. And because my throttle control is about as trippy as a Reliant super van, I screwed up that corner exit there, and I just botched the next corner completely, and I somehow pulled out in front of Casey. He gets me on the inside, but I take a nice line and pull out my Uno reverse card and take him on the inside here again. I'm not sure if I hit him there, but I really hope I didn't, because he had some good XP going there. And since we have more power, you can probably already know who's going to win this race. That was a really good race, actually. And if you guys want me to try out that glitched 1% tune, just comment down below. I'll give it a shot. On to the second race. We are back in the Bugatti, the fine piece of French engineering. I think it's French. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm usually always wrong, but it's probably funny when I'm wrong anyways. So, now, I think it's French. Maybe it's Italiano. I don't know if it's not Italiano, but it is Italiano. Now, we're in the Bugatti. We're still in the Bugatti. We'll always be in the Bugatti. Well, not that was false, because we're going to be in that truck later. And the truck is good, but he starts... Yeah, I don't know what that line was, but it actually kind of helped him. Like, he braked by wrecking stuff. That was kind of funky, man. Now, we are stuck behind him and the kid's bone shaker, the toy car of the bunch. You know, yeah, it's like, it's such a weird car that it's good, because the front tires are so tiny that you can just put a bunch of like toe on the front and make it just turn in real easy and stuff. I mean, there's a reason why they banned it in Horizon 4 from online racing. And don't get me wrong, it was really overpowered, and in this game it's still overpowered too. It's all over the leaderboards, but not as overpowered as cars like this. I mean, look at how bad my driving is. I shifted the first gear back in that corner, and first gear to like 20 miles an hour. So, we escaped the black bone shaker, and we are catching up to this big, bodacious truck. And He nails a wall, puts his face right into it, and continues off as if nothing ever happened. We are right behind him. We witnessed the whole thing. You did not escape us. And we somehow start catching up to him, but he decides that he wants to go kiss yet another wall. You do you, buddy. Now, we take first place from him, and we escape the intentions of the truck pickup boy. And now we are going around the final bends here in the second lap. Now, all we have left to worry about is the bone shaker, but we're shaking him up right now. Haha, funny pun. And we go for the final corner here, taking the absolute worst line you could imagine. And we just watch some shifting and stuff here, and yeah. Now, here we go on the final straight. First straight, I mean. Pardon my English. I just suck at speaking. Like, expect some mistakes, alright? I'm getting better. The more I'll do this, the better I'll get. So, we do some decent drift transitions, freaking Ken blocking it across the road, no care about racing line, just drift, because drift life. We absolutely destroyed that freaking racing line there. We went like, the width I took that corner at gives me pain in my brain. It is ridiculous. Now, we hit a few poles and stuff here, and up to the final bend, and, well, honestly, at this time, I really did not like this car because I was not used to manual clutch, but that's just a bad excuse. I'm just going to say that I sucked at driving because I really did. Now, that was probably our best corner ever in this race, and we pull a victory out of nowhere, but the game screws us over, and red team wins because I was carrying my blue team. Haha. Now, on to the next race. And here we are on Cross City Sprint, one of my favorite courses as well in this game, and we have yet another big bad truck driven by a level 62. This is going to be a fun time. Now, this is a bit of a smaller lobby, but I'm trying out a Cigars here. This has a V8 swap with about 700 horsepower, and it weighs about as light as a freaking bird, or a feather, whatever. Anyways, we escaped the intentions of that Lamborghini, but now we have to worry about doing the BMW. There is an absolute corn bag, and so is that truck right there. You know, he almost corner bombed us, so we had to go really wide there. Now, you see, the red truck is the alpha male of the pack. He rules over all the other people, and he will do anything to get his way. As you can see here, he absolutely rams that BMW straight in his behind, absolutely destroying it with his massive freaking front bumper. That truck weighs probably as much as 3 of those BMWs, but he does not care. He's going full send into every single corner, and we somehow take him here. But he is not done yet. He comes in for another swipe, and we somehow dodge him, but he's not giving up yet. He wants to take us down. He's doing everything he can, and he has one more chance. He's coming in hot, and he gets us, but he misses after that. He just barely grazes our bumper. Now, we escape the intentions of the horny truck, and now we just have to worry about this BMW, who we easily pass on the inside, and give him a nice pull to taste. Anyways, moving on. This car's pretty decent. I drove this around the same time I drove the Bugatti, actually, but this one I prefer more, actually, because it's just a lot more fun. In my opinion, it's not a cheater car as well. It's faster, and it's pretty quick as well. It has good handling. It's really light and has really good power. It's actually like a bone shaker, to be honest. Now, we keep our first place, and the Alpha truck has backed down from his position, and we, I don't know what the heck that was. Actually, I do know what the heck that was. That was me shifting in the first gear like an idiot and missing the checkpoint. Now, the truck has caught up to us. This is very bad. We need to get moving now, or else we're going to be consumed by the devil. And we do get consumed by the devil in the form of a wall. That was the worst spot ever to go for a drift tap. And now I proceed to go for another one. Awesome. Yeah, this was another old race. I just completely botched that finish there and went from 1st to 7th with some slight mistakes, and I lose my points there too. Awesome, and then I hit another wall. That was an awesome race. It's still better than the Bugatti though, right? All right, on to the next race. If you can't beat them, then join them. And joining them we are in this pink truck. Now I want you to feast your eyes on this. This is how you know you're in for a bad time. When you see a vehicle as hideous as this one. This vehicle is the full embodiment of chaos. Alas, we shall continue in our quest for the first place position in our beautiful pink truck. And we are starting in the podium. That's pretty good. However, there is a slight problem in the form of the freaking, I don't know how to explain this to make it family friendly, because it's not. But there's a van on our ass, and he's coming quick, and he's already here. You can just see him coming straight in, and look at that beautiful rear bumper. Just engorge that in your brain for a second. That is just, it brings astonishment to my brain to realize how people decide to build those magnificent vehicles and race them in online and try to compete and win. Now, it's obviously fun for the memes, but it's not fun when you're a minor and you see something like that, you know? Because, you know, mom walks in like, "Hey son, are you winning?" And then they see a eat-ass paint job on a transit van in front of you, and they're like, "Oh, you aren't going to be winning anymore," or something. And pretty much. Now, obviously, I was a memer in my original Forza Horizon 3 days, and I just made ridiculous paint jobs and stuff for fun, and I wasted so much time. And we hit a hay bale and land a side flip thing. It's pretty cool. Now, this truck has really stiff anti-roll bars. I have to retune it badly, but that doesn't mean I can't retune it, so I'll retune it and then upload the setup if you guys want to try it out for yourself. This is a really strong S1 class car for anything goes and road racing, actually, like we saw earlier with Kyle in his truck. But personally, I like this pink pig of a truck a lot better. It's just a lot more pleasing to my vision, and it brings soothingness to my brain and in my life. Yeah, so we are off to quite the far stretch to the first place against the cheeky van. Now, I won't want to see him ever again, and we land another flip. Yeah, maybe the anti-roll on this isn't so bad, actually, because it flips, but it doesn't flip over onto its roof, like the Gurkha, because the Gurkha flips over and it stays on its roof like a freaking turtle. Now, we come to a nice first place finish, and I think that's all for today. Now, I will see you all later. I hope you enjoyed the video.